Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind, where it's going to be a bit of a shorter episode today. That's all I've got time for, unfortunately, so apologies for that. However, previously, Edwina Elbert got possessed by a Dwemer ghost thing, and we had to go into her mind to exorcise the ghost, which was a distinctly strange experience, but it has actually been done now, thanks to Tanisi Arabar here. We're now going to head back to the council chambers and inform them that, once again, we've cleaned up the mess. Though this is starting to get a little embarrassing. I am joined by my silent co-host, with the exception of his jingly bell, every time he gets up and moves around. By which I mean my cat. He's sat next to me here. Right. I'm going to go up, not down. Actually, no, I do want to go down, because I've just remembered. I'm carrying a bloody ebony greatsword around with me that I don't need. It's the Fury one, the one we got from Coggaroon. It has the nice buff on it, but you have to cast the curse remover because of all the negatives it also has. And I don't really want it, honestly, right now. It's just taking up more bloody carry space, so... There it is, Fury. Be gone, thank you very much. Right, now we want to go back up here. Back to the council house. I'm afraid, folks, I'm filming this monstrously in advance of where you guys actually are on YouTube. Because I'm kind of just I'm marathoning this game right now because I want to get to the end. I'll level with you. I've been playing this game a ton behind the scenes because I want to get to the end of the Let's Play by. I've given myself a deadline of February. It's kind of when I want to have this Morrowind Let's Play finally finished. So I've been playing it a lot behind the scenes. Unfortunately, this means that your comments, I will not have seen them yet. Which means that if any of you have had any bright ideas when it comes to the riddle that the vampire gave us, I won't have seen them. Sorry. Greetings, Archmagister. Do you have any news on Edwina Elbert and this whole incident? The situation is resolved? Good. Very good indeed. Spare me the details, Archmagister, please. I have told the council that a rather complicated and dangerous experiment had gotten out of Edwina's hands, and they seem to be pleased with that explanation. So let's keep it at that. I don't want to find out what kind of panic would arise should the Dwemer actually return to Vvardenfell. That could destabilise the whole political situation on Tamriel. We mustn't allow this to happen. Calm down, Levin. It's over, and Edwina is safe now. You're right, Archmagister. It's just that this dead dwarf could infiltrate Edwina's mind so easily. I just panicked about what might happen if those creatures actually managed to return. Please, give me a moment to clear my head and come to my senses. Strange. My advisor seemed shaken at the thought that Dwemer might actually return someday. He didn't even want to know any details and pleaded with me to keep everything to myself. I wonder what caused this reaction. It isn't like him at all. I'll have to keep an eye on him. Okay, I'm glad to report that the council's current focus is a rather minor task for someone like you. Does that mean I won't have to do it? Neloth has become concerned with a raucous Bosmeri preacher who currently condemns the Telvanni for necromancy. This has to stop. He's too close to the truth and too controversial to be ignored. The guards will have had no luck with capturing him. He seems to be a skilled fighter. If you can deal with it quickly, Neloth will be put to shame and your fame will increase. Making other councillors look bad is vital. The stronger the leader appears, the stronger the whole. You will find Fargorn on the streets of Sadrith Mora. Okay. We're dealing with a wood elf preacher, apparently. And by dealing with, I'm probably going to just disintegrate him. I do hope so, anyway. But no, there'll probably be some boring diplomatic solution that I'll feel obliged to go with because it's more sensible. But there's never a bad time to disintegrate a wood elf. Where is the little blighter? Hello, looking for a Bosmer that's preaching a lot. Ah, this must be the guy here. Fargorn. Any relation of Fargoth, perhaps? You do look awfully similar. Evil necromancers reign in this very tower. Ask Neloth where the slaves from the market go, and he buys them. They will kill us all. Turn to Stendarr for your salvation. Do not succumb to the sins of House Telvanni. Where's the Stendarr worshippers in the Elder Scrolls, man? Alright. Wow, this seems fairly straightforward. This is something I'm missing. I'm just going to stand back a bit. Oh, don't you come closer. How much health has he got? Yes, I can see why the guards couldn't deal with him. Fargorn is dead, thank the mirror. I should seek counsel from my advisor. Oh. Gods above us, the Imperials. Pay the court 2,250 gold and surrender your stolen goods, or surrender your stolen goods and serve your sentence of hard labour. Deliver the gold immediately or come with me. You, sir, shall be hearing from my lawyer.
Die, scoundrel!
Oh, crap. There we go. Hello again, Skink. Sorry to drop in on you like this. It wasn't really planned, I'm afraid. I'll be on my way now. One moment. It occurs to me I could have just divine interventioned in the first place, but I honestly didn't think of that at the time. I just wanted to make a quick exit to somewhere I knew I wasn't going to get attacked. There we go, Vec.
How interesting.
Oh, it's you. Yes, hello. Take me to Old Ebonheart, please. Right, hello everybody. Just dropping by. I'll be on my way out now. Right. Where does this chap live? I think it's up here, isn't it? Yes. Guild of Barristers. Hello, Renault. Small issue I needed to take care of, I'm afraid. Yes, clear my bounty, please. 400 gold, there we go. I'll get this filed away with the officials. Pleasure doing business with you, Fathis. Of course, of course. Fraction of the cost it would have cost me to actually pay the bounty, you see? So it's worth it. And also, I might have stolen goods on me, I don't know. Now then. Actually, I'm just going to pop back in and then teleport again. Upper. There we go. Fargorn is dead, thank the mirror. Yeah, back to the advisor. Back to the council house. Imperials thought they could stop me from murdering a wood elf in my own territory. Thank goodness Fargorn is dead. I find the Bosman the most aggravating of all the unfortunate beasts. Well done. Nelolf sends his thanks with, I expect, a certain degree of resentment. Take a rest now, Archmagister. You have already achieved a lot, and the next focus will be a difficult one. Will it indeed? The time of small steps is over. There is a growing unrest within the council that won't bear any more delay. Gothrin has been procrastinating this for years, but recent events require swift actions. However you may decide, it will reverberate through Vardenfell like a clap of thunder. So, are you ready to listen to the council's current focus? The council is concerned about the Twin Lamps movement. The armistice terms have come under scrutiny once again, Archmagister. This time, the abolitionist movement, gaining a considerable amount of momentum, is on the verge of forcing a referendum on the issue. At this time, it is at least possible, if not probable, that slavery may be abolished in Morrowind. This is a matter of concern for all of Morrowind, but Vardenfell, with its strong cell of the Twin Lamps movement, plays a critical part of it. The Council's attitude towards this matter is clear. They want to crush the Twin Lamps movement once and for all, so that they won't pose a threat to the Dunmer way of life anymore. But Master Arian and I have a different opinion, and I plead you to listen to our thoughts first. You have my ear. What is it that you think on this? Don't think of us as lunatics, Archmagister. I assure you that both Arian and I are of a sound mind and a disposing memory. Out with it. What do you two scheme? We think that it would be better for House Talvani to support the Twin Lamps movement rather than crush it. Please, Archmagister, don't regard us as madmen. Arian has worked out all the details. Please, go to Telvos and tell him to in person before you decide. But please go soon. Whatever your decision will be, if you don't decide quickly, we'll lose our chance. Well, I'm hardly saying no. Right. No, actually, let's just go this way. I mean, if there was going to be a referendum and you suspect that the abolitionists would win, perhaps it would help to be on the right side of history, so to speak. Embrace the change rather than resist it, you know. Let's see. Tell the boss. You know, embrace your inner Daedra as opposed to your inner Aedra. Change for funsies. Change is good.
Welcome, friend. Are you the one?
Deep stasis. Ah, my former protege returns to me. You seem to be doing exceptionally well. So what is it you seek of your former mentor? I'm here about the Twin Lamps, my dear fellow. Ah, yes, so, Loven has told you of my thoughts on this. Well, most masters want to see the Twin Lamps dead and gone, but I think that slavery is more than just a question of tradition, easy supply of guinea pigs and cheap labour. I think it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to elevate House Talvani above the other houses. I know you're a reasonable man, so go on, you have my ear. Morrowind is the last province on Tamriel which holds slaves, and we owe this privilege solely to Vivek's negotiating skill and Tiber Septim's combat fatigue. But all that was a very long time ago. Vivek and Almalexia have almost completely ceased their public appearances, and Sotha Sil has neither been seen nor heard from for ages, and the Empire's grip on Morrowind has also tightened, not by military means, but rather by economic means. This has led to the houses Hlaalu and Dres factually dominating Morrowind policy. House Dres doesn't hold any territory here on Vardenfell, but Hlaalu's grip is all the tighter. It's an open secret that Duke Dren is leaning towards abolition, and if it weren't for his brother's influence, he might already have introduced an according draft law to the Grand Council. You have loosened Hlaalu's grip on Vardenfell a bit when you instated Mehitabel Laris as the new head of the East Empire Company. But I think that you only did win us some time by this. Hlaalu is still the most influential house, and Ilmeni Dren has been influencing her father and the council towards abolition for years now. I'm certain that it's only a matter of time before we see an application to abdicate from slavery on Vardenfell with or without help from the Twin Lamps. As soon as Orvest Dren dies, abolitionist forces in House Hlaalu will win the upper hand. I certainly don't want to go empty-handed when that happens. So I propose that we should take the Kaguti by the teeth and abdicate from slavery, at least publicly and officially. I think we should offer this to Duke Dren and the Grand Council in return for a permanent consulate on the council grounds. We would fill that consulate with our best diplomats, and I'm sure that within months there'll be Telvanni handwriting all over Vardenfell policy. It's less direct than sending rogue Telvanni across the island, but in the end, it will yield far greater success. If we play our cards right, we might even be appointed as Imperial Governors. How would you like House Telvanni as a mediator between Redoran and the Empire? We could play them off against each other and accelerate House Redoran's decline on Vardenfell. We've already stretched out over Dagon Fell and settled as far west as Coggeroon. We're practically standing on Redoran's doorstep. One catastrophe within their ranks, and we could step in to help them secure their territory. That seems a bit bold to me, but gaining influence on Vardenfell politics would indeed benefit us. Indeed. So, what do you say, Archmagister? Shall we make the sacrifice of renouncing slavery on our territory in exchange for more influence on Vardenfell politics? Yes. As we know, Fathis is not a huge fan of slavery anyway, on top of all these arguments. I think your plan will work out. You have my assistance. Great! I knew you'd listen to reason. We need to act quickly now if we want to surprise the Grand Council and negotiate our advantages. I have prepared everything to influence most Grand Council members. We still need to deal with House Lalu's traditionalists around Orvus Dren, and you, as the highest-ranking Telvanni on Vardenfell, need to negotiate with Duke Dren in person. We need to do something about the use of slaves on Telvanni territory before we can even think about negotiations with the Empire. We must convince the Empire that our support for abolition isn't mere rhetoric. Since the Imperial presence on Telvanni territory is rather scarce, and they hardly know about our slave usage, we only need a few projects that we can show off. First, there's the Abibal egg mine. The situation there has escalated, and Thorana's stubbornness certainly hasn't helped resolving it. The mine is located north of Tel Brenora. Go there and see what you can do to deal with the slave rebellion. I honestly don't care what you do, just get rid of the slaves, one way or another. The rest is merely a formality. Just make sure that whoever inherits Thorana's tower will employ workers instead of slaves. Okay. Right then, I think this is a side quest you can actually do in vanilla. I'm sure there's a side quest involving Mistress Thorana's egg mine. If you don't kill her, there's some side quest you can do for her, I think, one of which includes this egg mine. Unfortunately, of course, we killed her in this playthrough. Let's see. Tel Brenora. Oh, Morrowind, you were doing so well. It's only gone and crashed on me, folks. One moment. Right, let's try that again. Without the crashing this time, hopefully. There we go. Jolly good. Hello. You. Anything about the egg mine, do you? It's alright to have slaves by law and custom. It's none of their damn business. Not for much longer, chum. Egg mine. Where would the egg mine be? Damn. He might have said, but it's not been recorded in the journal. It must be around here somewhere. How long could it possibly take to find? Let's use gas bubble. Reynolds is gas bubble. There we go. What is happening? I'm glued to the floor. Something's gone very wrong. Let's reload. I don't know what happened there. was almost a little bit like that glitch from that cave in Tamriel built, but like much more severe. Must be some weird glitch because maybe because I drank the potion while I was falling. I don't know. I don't know. Rare talent, that actually. Really, being able to drink a drink while falling through midair. It's not as easy as it might sound. Right, let's try that again. There we go, much better. Alright, where's the sodding egg mine? Is it down here, maybe? No, but there is a funky-looking ancestral tomb that we're totally going to check out. Rhino ancestral tomb. What's going on with this place, then? Oh, a trapdoor. How quaint. Ooh, vampires? No, I thought it was vampires, just what you. You have the same sound effects. Flippin' heck. Heal quickly. Don't reflect, you git. No! I'm sorry, how much health do you have? Need to fall back. Let's try the big spell. Oh, Morrowind, come on! Right, here we go again. Can you see, guys, why I'm so damn keen to get this Let's Play done and done to a conclusion as the game rapidly disintegrates around me? Well, we've got a scamp this time. Is the game throwing me a bone here? Well, yes and no, because this guy's much tougher. Gotcha. You're a Daedroth fiend, apparently. Oh, you reflected. How dare you? Ugh. Oh! There are male versions. Never noticed that before. Or if I did, I'd forgotten. Let's equip the shield, shall we? Hello. Making a weird noise. Ah. Oh, there we go. Stupid bastard. Oh, they've been burning the urns, vandalizing the place. Dearie me. the one occasion where I probably don't need to feel remotely guilty about looting this tomb. So I'm doing whoever owns it a big old favour. Get that re-equipped, because, my god, it's a good spell. Die, foolish scamp. There we go. Key to tomb door. Well, I guess I don't need that now, but I've got it, I suppose. I picked my way through it instead. Nice that they bothered to put a key in there, though. Very annoying when they don't do that. I mean, with a tomb, fine, you could probably just sort of be like, okay, yeah, whoever owns the tomb has got the key with them elsewhere, but in a lot of cases, it doesn't make a lot of sense that there's no key. Die, mud crab. Right. This isn't what we were looking for, but it was still kind of cool. It was the discarded banner and the skulls and stuff like that outside that caught my attention, so I was like, that's a bit unusual. And yes, it was a tomb currently being ransacked by Daedra. Instead of being ransacked by me. That just won't do. Be gone. You as well, over there. I see you. I can see how St. Jib ends up driving the cliff races from Varnfell, because if you've got a spell like this, it's actually pretty trivial. Oh, using the bloody foliage to your advantage, are you? There we go. Am I wearing the amulet I want to right now? Just thinking to myself. Yeah, that constant effect restore health and fatigue is really nice. The only thing I was thinking of is the Necromancer's Amulet, which has that nice spell absorption. But, yeah, I can live without it. Alright, no closer to finding this stupid egg mine, apparently. Let's have a quick save, shall we? Let's see if there's a topic for it. Nope, of course not. Twin lamps. This might get us where we want to be. Let's see. Twin lamps movement. Let's see, what am I looking for here? Oh, it's not going to work because we got through it via not via hyperlink, but via a dialogue choice. Ugh. Goddamn annoying. Oh no, I'm just doing that thing where I'm being pulled back down to earth again. That's such a weird bug, man. I don't even know where to begin with that. I have to go like this. Where is that goddamn egg mine? Where is it? So look, I'm just falling now. Well, I'm falling actually primarily because the bloody potion ran out now I think about it, but still. I forgot you things are quite tough. Any more wildlife want to tangle with this supremely powerful Telvanni wizard right now? Good grief. Apparently someone does. Yeah. Still a distinct lack of egg mine. I'm going to have to go look it up, aren't I? I'm going to have to pause the recording yet again and go look up where the stupid mine is. That's a gigantic rock crab over there. Look at that. Didn't even see it at first. Right. Hold on, everybody. Right, apparently we're on the correct island right now. It's just around here on the northern end of it somewhere. According to the wiki. Could be lying through its teeth, though. Wouldn't be the first time. Now what? Now what wants me dead? Stupid Shulk, go away. Here's the place. Marvellous. Whew. Bit dark, let's change that. You gonna attack me? I'm gonna kill you preemptively. Oh. Sorry, I didn't quite kill you in one. Wait. Did something survive? You did. Scene Ray. Hello! Hello. Excuse me. Do you have the key to these braces? Would you let me go free? Slave rebellion. Talk to our leader, Elidal Lay. Okay. Jadato. Danru.
Yes.
Aha. Do you have the key to these braces? Will you let me go free? Slave rebellion. Yes, we are rebelling. If Thorana sent you, go ahead and kill us. No, Thorana's dead. I'm here to listen to your grievances. Thorana is mad. She demands more and more Quama eggs, and when the mine is empty, she still demands more. I delivered the eggs last time and found she was not even eating them. She was decorating our home with rotting Quama eggs. It was then I decided I could not go on. Keep listening. I'm surprised you are willing to listen. Will you help us? I was a sorcerer in Black Marsh, but I cannot cast spells with these slave braces on. Will you find the key to our slave braces and free us? There may be a key here, but we have not yet found it. I'm sure there is a key in Tel Brenora. Very well. You will free us? I'm not sure I believe you. Very well. Try and find a key to my slave braces in Tel Brenora or here in the egg mine. Once I am free, I will let the others go free and lead them to safety. Okay. I'll have to find a key then, I suppose. I'm going to need good old Tevral's Hawkshaw for that, aren't I? It's only 50 feet, unfortunately, but it's better than nothing. Of course, that's assuming it's not on an NPC. Oh, do go away. Ah, that was easy. Yeah, if it's in a container, it won't show up either. It's kind of annoying. Limitation of the engine, I suppose. Alright, my dear fellow, you have a deal. I'm free now. I will free the others and lead them to Black Marsh. Job's a good one. We've resolved the slave rebellion in the Apopal egg mine.
Yes.
Marvellous. Let me quick save, and then we'll skedaddle. Finding the bloody place was more difficult to deal with than the actual slaves. Ah, well. They might as well go free. Thrana's dead anyway, as long as if anyone's going to retaliate. Yeah, this way. Telvos. Hello, Arian. It's done. Resolve the slave rebellion itself. Now it's time to make sure that in future the mine will be run by workers instead of slaves. Since Thrana is no more, that's an easy task. I will send your advisor a suitable message. Let's continue to deal with the use of slaves in our territory, then. Ababal was a good beginning, but we need to do more before you can negotiate with New Dudren. Releasing the Ababal slaves should make an impression on the Empire, but there are still 2 licensed slave traders on our territory, Seville Emain in Tel Arun and Bralian in Sadrith Mora. I have some ideas on how to keep them happy while putting them out of their ancestral business. Seville is in the Tower of Tel Arun slave market. While she also carries regular slaves in stock, her real specialty are slaves for special tasks and occasions. She is known all over Morrowind for her quality slaves. She trains them all by herself, so you could try and convince her to stop training slaves and start training house and court savants. You can't imagine how hard it is to find good personnel. I'm sure that even House Hlalu would queue up to employ her alumni. What about Bralian? Bralian doesn't really need to run a business. He's kept by a wealthy woman. The Sadrith Mora slave market's more of an amusement to him. Have you seen his slaves? They're the exact same slaves he's been offering for some months now. He doesn't even try to sell them. He just treats them as pets. If you can find him another amusement, you can persuade him to give up his business. But you need to convince Seville Emain first. He wouldn't give up his slave market until she does. Must be sportsmanship. I could just kill him. I could do that. I'm thinking to myself, but maybe we won't have to. Alright. Tel Arun, he said, I think? I think I know this exact slave market he's talking about, so... I need to go this way. I think it's this lady. Yep. Welcome, Fathis, to the Festival Slave Market, the finest slaves in Vardenfell. I'm Seville Emain, and I know we have the slave for you. Are you looking for standard household slaves, Fathis Ulvan, or are you looking for something special? I'm sorry, but all we have at the moment are standard household slaves. No, I would not like you to tell me about them. I'm here about you stopping the thing altogether. You insist that I surrender my business and limit myself to training servants? With all due respect, Archmagister, what makes you think I would agree to such a thing? You don't really have a choice. This change will eventually come. Today, I'm offering you to seize the opportunity with the help of the Telvanni Council. Tomorrow, on the other hand, the Empire might demand the same thing without any compensation. Is that what you really think? Theoretically, they might. Practically, they're afraid to even come here. The last Imperial who dared defend a Telvanni is rotting away as an exhibit in Arian's tower. That is going to change. I'm not going to let this chance slip. This time, House Telvanni will be the pioneer, and we will trump the other houses. I'm not too convinced, but there is some truth to your words. Normal slaves don't sell that well. And I have wanted to sell my special slaves all over Vardenfell for quite some time. Let's make a deal. I will try your suggestion and limit my business to training house and court servants, and in return, House Telvanni obligates itself to obtain its servants exclusively from me for the next 2 decades. And you will aid me financially in the initial year with 10,000 gold a month. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. That price seemed acceptable, so I agreed. I should have returned to Sadrith Mora and have my advisor arrange the necessary paperwork. I bet he's not going to be happy. Just a hunch. What's the quickest way there? What's the quickest way there? What's the quickest way there? Just divine intervention. Divine intervention and gas bubble. Whee! If you move diagonally, it feels like you're going faster than you actually are. Don't know why that is. It's just cool seeing all the terrain fly past. Whee! Just whoosh straight up to the guy. It's like, bloody hell, Archmajesty, you gave me a fright there. Okay. I've informed the council and they remain surprisingly calm, even suspiciously calm. I'm not sure what to make of it, but officially they are supporting your plans, so if there's anything I can do to help you, let me know. Yeah, I want to talk about... Ugh. There. You want me to pay her 10,000 gold a month for 1 year and make her House Telvanni's sole supply of servants for 20 years? That will surely dry out illegal slave trade, but have you thought about Brallion, Sadrith Mora's local slave trader? I will talk to him when we're done here. Just arrange the paperwork. At once, Archmagister. I'm sorry if I offended you. Excellent. Right, Brallion. You had better prove yourself amenable, otherwise I'm going to murder you. I think you might be a wood elf, so I would enjoy that very much. Yes, thought so.
Nice day, don't you think?
Ho there, Outlander. You heard about a slave? Slavery is quite legal in these parts, you know. Can I help you find someone in particular? Were you hoping for direction to services? So this guy is a total scumbag. He's like even more of a scumbag than usual, because like the other Dunmer have the excuse of just like, oh, it's always been that way here. Thousands of years, tradition, etc. This motherfucker right here, he's from Valenwood. He's a Westerner, and he's just come over here and is like, yep, slavery is legal here, so I'm going to do it. I hope I get to kill him. I'd like to kill him, I really would. So, Seville has quit selling slaves. What a scrimshanker. I'll have to find me a different sport then. Kadar, Milos, Irilde, you're officially free to go now. Drop those braces and get out of the cages. Our weekly card game will take place as usual. See you tonight. What a peculiar fellow. Alright then. For your information, folks, I'm going to share this with you because I feel like you deserve it. My cat just made a really weird noise that I think might have been a fart. Just keeping you updated. Brallion. What do I just go back to? Back to Arian. Right, that explains why I couldn't find a dialogue option. Very well. Take me to Dervos.
Greetings to you.
Blow me to Bermuda.
I see this land suits you.
Right. Hello, Vathis. I'm glad that you decided to negotiate with Duke Dren. So you're here to discuss our preparations? Yes, I am. I think we've done enough to convince the Duke of our sincerity. You are ready to negotiate with Duke Dren. I've taken the liberty of having Lovin Salvu work out a draft contract for our new consulate on Ebonheart's grounds. Be sure to make a detour to Sadrith Mora on your way to Ebonheart and fetch that draft. Okay. I go right bloody back to where I was a minute ago. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's go. I've already worked out a draft contract to assist you when you negotiate with Duke Dren. It will allow us a permanent representation in Ebonheart so we can assist the Vardenfell Council in their pursuit of abolition and help the Argonian mission ship out all those freed slaves. Officially, that is. I've already distributed 24 slaves among bandits so we can raid them for slaves and uphold the illusion for some months. Let's see. Here's the draft contract. Good luck with your negotiations. You'll need it. That Duke has a sharp wit and won't be convinced easily. Bit of a problem, that fellow, I suspect. Right. Ebonheart, then. How do we get to Ebonheart? We divine intervention, that's how. Dun, 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 dun. Up the stairs with Dar. And into the Manager's Guild. Right. Feck.
Anytime now.
Bye, asshole. I don't know why, but I've just decided I hate this guy. Omenir. What kind of a name is Omenir, anyway?
Anytime now.
Here we go. It's right if I walk straight on in, is it? Duke Vedum Dren. His hair that doesn't match his beard. You look as if you have something important on your mind, Archmagister of House Telvanni. It's not often that a leader of a house comes to me in person, so what is it? I'm here about, well, negotiating with you. I must say that this comes as a surprise. Your house hasn't exactly been supportive in terms of abolition, ever. So tell me, what's behind this? House Telvanni has a new Archmagister. Me. I've been a prisoner myself, so I can imagine how slaves must feel. It's very true. It's a personal reason, but for an Archmagister the house comes first. Personal reasons are secondary. Again, why would House Telvanni pass on slavery? We've had some serious trouble with our slaves lately. Have you heard of the Atherwall egg mine? We had a full-grown rebellion there. I freed the slaves and decided to rely on hired workers from now on. I have heard of it, and I'm most impressed by your deeds there. Thank you. You're welcome. So have you decided that the workers will be less trouble? So you've decided that workers will be less trouble than slaves. I like that attitude, but tell me, what do you need that consulate for? We will guide a lot of former slaves to the Argonian mission in the near future so that they may be returned to their homeland. You don't need a consulate for that. You already have a councillor at the Grand Council who could take care of that. Listen, I'm offering you House Telvanni's assistance with the abolition of slavery on Vardenfell. If you accept, we'll have a lot to discuss in the coming months. I understood that, but I still don't understand why you require a consulate for that. You don't expect me to lodge in a shabby tavern during our consultations and negotiations with Vardenfell's factions and great houses, do you? No, I don't. Let me be honest. What I still don't understand is why you want to support abolition all of a sudden. You've decided that workers are better free than slaves. That's fine. But why do you want to abolish slavery on a larger scale, then? Workers are more expensive than slaves. If we do without them while your house still uses them, we have a financial disadvantage. I'm trying to redress the balance. Thank you for your honesty. But what makes you think I would decide against my own house? You are Grand Master of House Hlalu, but you are also Duke of Vardenfell. I know that you would rather see slavery abolished today than tomorrow. This is your chance to make that happen. Alright, let's say that I am interested in your proposal. I would have to verify your statements and send observers to Sandrith Mora, Tel Aruhn, and Tel Brenora. They would need permanent bases too. You wouldn't expect them to sleep in a shabby tavern, would you? Go ahead, we have no secrets. You already have a fort in Sadrithmore. We will welcome your observers as guests, but I'm not here as a petitioner. If you don't trust me, forget the deal. Ooh, I have a choice. I don't know when I last saved either. I think I'm going to try this one. Bold and direct. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Your pride shows that you aren't trying to trick me. Congratulations, Archmagister Fathisilvan. You have just won your house a consulate here in Ebonheart. Send your foreman to me. I will authorize construction and determine its location in person. I think we did the right thing. Okay, I hope I clicked on the right the option I wanted to there, and not accidentally on the other one. Alright, travel. You know the drill at this point. Everybody, we're probably getting sick of seeing this room right now, aren't we? I know I am. It's like, oh look, it's here with the bloody piano again. Greetings, Archmagister. Have your negotiations been successful? Yes, Duke Dren has authorized construction of a Telvanni consulate in Ebonheart. I want you to send Lunella Hlaran to Ebonheart. Have her report to Duke Dren in person. She's not bloody good for anything else lately. At once, Archmagister. That is splendid news. The council will be thrilled to hear of your success. Now, you need to choose a councillor to represent us on Ebonheart. My advice regarding this would be to nominate a high-ranking House member as councillor to the Grand Council in Ebonheart. He or she should also be familiar with Ebonheart's political environment and power structure. I've taken the liberty of making a list of promising Telvanni who could possibly take up the position. So we've got Eldrar Fanthrion and Domania. Eldrar is a disciplined oathman currently stationed in Vivec. He's been an assistant to Gallus Drenim, our envoy at the Grand Council, for 2 years, so he will know his way in Vardenfell politics. Currently, he's taking care of the slave pen in the canton's canal works. Demania? Demania is a special person. She originates from Rihad in Hammerfell, but left her home province at quite an early age to study politics in the Imperial City. She was only there for 6 years, but it's rumoured that she influenced some of the Emperor's highest-ranking advisors in favour of Hammerfell. After that, she came to Vardenfell, joined the house, and spent most of her time in Ebonheart and Vivec. I'm not sure what her intentions are, but you should definitely have a word with her. You'll most likely find her at Ebonheart's council or in the Telvanni canton in Vivec, most probably in a public place. She needs people to debate with. She does sound interesting, doesn't she? All right then. Well, I guess we'll try Ebonheart first, I suppose. As the day seems to be drawing to a close.
Yes, Dunmer? What do you want?
Okay. Oh, here we go. You'll most likely find her at Ebonheart's council. Okay. Domania. Domania. Looking for Domania. I haven't seen any red guards about the place, I've got to admit.
Yes.
Domania? Nope, can't ask you about it. Hello, just popping back in, old Dukey boy. I'm looking for Domania. Can't seem to find her anywhere, though.
What's this about?
Hello. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say she's probably not here. Oh, it's you, the lady with the bugged robes. From House Drez, I think she's supposed to be.
Yes, sir?
What's up here? Alright, no, it's not happening, is it? So, off to the Telvanni Canton. We don't go there very often, do we, really? Hopefully the gondolier can take us there, although I won't be doing scenic travel this time. I haven't got all day, literally. It's about to end.
What do you think of our city, Outlander?
Telvanni, here we go. The thing is, it's a big old canton, so...
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Oh, no dialogue options about her. Oh, here we go, Demania. I think I've seen her at the Lizard's Head a couple of times. Brilliant, thank you. Oh my goodness me, it's an Ordinator. I haven't seen one of you in a while. Not going to say the line?
Yes, citizen.
No. Oh, say the line, Bart. The Lizard's Head. Aha! That's pretty hard to mistake, isn't it? I think this is where you meet that Nord for the Nord's Tomb side quest I mentioned last episode.
Excuse me, sir.
Demania, hello!
I like what I see.
Oh dear, good to hear. Hello, Archmagister, nice to see you. I'm Demania, what can I do for you? At your service, Archmagister. What do you require of me? Tell her about the position as Councillor in Ebonheart, offering her the job. Councillor to Duke Dren in person? That sounds interesting. So what exactly would my assignment be? And how will it be distinguished from Gallus Drenim's duties? Gallus Drenim is a regular envoy to the Grand Council. Your primary task as special envoy will be to help the Duke end slavery on Vardenfell, thus harming House Hlaalu. Anything else is up to you. I see you want someone to influence the Empire's politics towards Telvanni interests. I will accept that position on one condition. I need a direct contact to you. Time may be of the essence now and then, and I don't want to waste my time with braggadocios or lackeys. Well, Ed and Lovin have proven themselves to be a bit bloody unreliable lately, so you know what? Feel free to contact me or my personal advisor anytime. Alright, I accept. I will move to Ebonheart once the consulate is grown. Here's to good cooperation, Archmagister. May Satakal be with us. It's one of the gods from the Yokudan pantheon, I think, isn't it, Satakal? I don't know very much about it, I'm afraid. I've just come across it once or twice while I was reading the, was it the Annuad? The one, the book in the game that, like, really goes over the sort of creation myth and stuff. Right, jolly good. Ta-ta! Let's see. Back to the council house. Livin Salvo. Greetings, Archmagister. Yep. You've chosen well, Archmagister. I'm sure that with Demania's skills, the Imperial Legislature will take a noticeable turn towards Telvanni interests in the near future. While you were in Vivec, Lunella Hlaren has planted the seed for our consulate. She asked to see you upon your return. I assume she's down in the Hermitage. Oh, God almighty. See, this is exactly what I was worried about. The main Rise of Hell's Telvanni quest is pointing me at her now. And I'm desperately now hoping that we aren't going to have more dialogue issues. Because if so, we're going to be in a spot bother. It's annoying that we have to go through the damn temple every time we want to get down here, especially with you in the way.
Walk with virtue, Outlander.
Yeah, walk with virtue, she says, blocking my path. Very funny. Hello. Thank God. Thank you for coming down here, Archmagister. There's something about that consulate in Ebonheart I'd like to discuss with you. Well, it seems as if Ebonheart's rock isn't as solid as it looks. I've had to try 4 different kinds of seeds before one would take root. I haven't explored it further, but it seems as if there's an extended cave below Ebonheart Castle. We might be able to take advantage of that if we are to expand our presence here. Thank you, Lunella. I will see to it when I find the time. In the meantime, I need you to extend the council a bit. Really? What's wrong with its current size? We have won quite a few towers lately, and there isn't enough space to lodge the Master's mouths. As you wish, Archmagister. I'll tend to it right away. Can I ask you about the bloody teleporting thing now? No, it's still not working. I bet there's a weird unresolved conflict between the Tel'Uvarith mod and Rise of Hell's Telvanni that's going on here, I think. I do have the compatibility patch for those two, but I guess it just isn't working quite properly for whatever reason right now. Bit of a shame, but there it is. Can't get that to work. I'm glad the rest of this is, though. Large cavern that undermines the rock on which Ebonheart Castle is built. I will look into it when I find the time. Yes, I know about that cavern. Because that's where the dude with the Lord's Mail is in the Imperial Legion quests. Yeah, I was just checking when you do in fact need to go back to the advisor. You may move aside or be disintegrated. Thank you. Just imagining, like, Loven just turning to Fathis like Darth Vader to Boba Fett and being like, no disintegrations. Okay, so there's a system of caverns below Ebonheart Castle. Interesting. That could actually be of use to us one day. But it's hardly the most pressing issue right now. Instead, we should turn our attention to the Council's new current focus. Our young Master Uvu has sent a message. He seems to have found something in Pergamera and wishes to see you there. He didn't elaborate on it, but it must be something big. He wrote of a revolutionary discovery. I don't know if the Council will be able to deal with so many revolutions in such a short time, but nonetheless I suggest you meet with Uvu as soon as possible. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, honestly. Right, it's 9 PM. I think we're going to spend we'll spend the night here. Instead of back at our tower. Oh, I forgot about the pillow sweetmeats. We'll turn in for the night here. Rest for 10 hours. And then we need to get our asses to Dagon Fell. And unfortunately, there's no, as previously discussed, there's no quick way to get up there, especially since the Hermitage Lady's dialogue isn't working. Otherwise we could have set up a teleport by now. Which irks me to no end, I'm afraid. I wonder, do I still have a recall set up for Skink's Tower? Because if so, that would cut some time off the journey. I mean, reset my map again. It would still be like, you know, we're talking Going from Coggaroon all the way over to Dagonfell, like, that's still a bit of a journey, but... Nah, we'll take the boat. We'll take the boat. We've got up nice and early, we'll take the boat. Even though it'll take a while. There we go. Minor issue with the gangplank there. So we get on the boat. We sail up to Dagonfell. I'm not going to use the scenic travel again. As I said, we did that journey a while ago, so... And I'll be honest with you, I'm feeling a little impatient. Oh, crumbs. This place is looking different. Holy crap. I'd wager this is almost a little out of control. What the devil's going on here? The Nords must be furious. Uvu, what the devil have you done now? Oh yes, I forgot you have to go up this way. Actually, do any of you do repairs? While I'm here? No, you do spells and spell making though. Actually, spell making. Here's something. Alright, so a couple of things I want to do here. Oh, I can't do damage fatigue. How annoying. I don't have a spell that does it already, so I can't make one. However, I might be able to... Let's see... Fortify skill... Hand-to-hand... Self... Magnitude... 20 points would be enough, really. For like 30 seconds. That's a tricky one. I'm not very good with restoration magic, admittedly, so... 15? Yeah, I'll give that a go, I suppose. Alright. Anything else I want to make while I'm here? Not sure, really. I think we've got everything. Everything I want for now, anyway. Oh, no, wait, I was going to make a really cool levitate spell, wasn't I? That was the idea. Here we go, self. Magnitude. Loads. This is the tricky bit. 30 seconds. Ugh. Spell chance minus 604. Yeah. Spell chance 0. Whoa. No, forget it. It's not happening. That's the kind of thing we'd have to try and accomplish, maybe with some enchanting. Alright.
You seem like very good company.
I'm not terribly good company right now after seeing the state of the outside of this place. Alright, where in God's name has he gone? Uvu. Ugh, stuck. Where the devil have you gone, Uvu? Haven't you gone down into a dungeon or something, he said? I don't know how on earth you get there. to see me on location. But where would that be? Uvu's chambers, Sheogorad region. Maybe he's outside here somewhere. Good lord, go away. You survived that? Ugh, what do you want, Mr. Hunger? Be gone. Something still wants me dead. We still have battle music. Well, this is kind of annoying. Where the hell's he gone?
I see this land suits you. We welcome you freely, Outlander.
Master Uvu, where's he gone? Topmost room of his tower. No, he can't. No, he bollocks well can't. Where is Master Uvu?
Where is that slave?
Master Uvu in air quotes. So you don't have anything to say? And the only other place we can go is back to the main tower. I'm so confused. Where is Uvu? God damn it, man. Ugh. Useless bastards. He's not here.
Welcome, friend. Are you the one I've heard talk
Oh, sod it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I've just looked at the clock. I've realised we need to stop now anyway. Thanks very much for watching, folks. I hope you've enjoyed. Yes. I don't know where the Christ Uvu is gone. I'm going to have to find out through other means. I don't know what those other means are actually going to be. Possibly reviewing the footage to see what the councillor said, what our advisor said exactly. And also maybe looking up, see if there's a guide or a walkthrough or something, because I'm stumped now. I don't recall being told exactly where to find the guy. So, yeah. Anyway, ladies and gents, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Give a sub, give a like, give the stuff, the interactions, the algorithm appeasement. You know the drill. And I'll catch you in the next one. Toodaloo.